Again, this is the A-pillar trim. This is a cloth one. These have changed from 2004 and on. So 2001, 3 might be different. One thing for sure is that the safety clip here is different, doesn't fit, so maybe the whole trim is different. I'm not aware. This is a S80 2001. So it's a 2001 S80. So just basically don't pull with force, just carefully. You just want to move it maybe half an inch, not much more, because the safety clip may break if you force on it. Just like this a little bit, just free it from the door seal here a little bit. Don't force on it. So you see, you can maybe just slide your fingers in there. Do not force more than that. And then you have the clip is right there. This is the clip. It's secured on the steel side of the A-pillar and on the trim side. On the trim side, be aware there's a plastic where the clip is secured. Don't force. You're going to break that plastic. You're going to need to replace this one because it's a safety issue. This thing will fly into your face, will just wound you if it's not securely as it should with this clip there when the curtain will deploy in a crash. So that's the reason for this clip, is a very important one. So instead of trying to twist it on the metal side, try to twist it on the trim side. It's gonna be much easier. On the metal side, it's really stiff to turn. We need to turn it about 90 degrees. Just feel where it starts to just move a little bit loose. That's the point where the clip will move out of the grooves. So let's just try to rotate it on the trim side. I'm going to rotate it like this. So it's gonna be, if you are looking like that, clockwise. Counterclockwise, I don't think it's gonna work because the it has kind of wires to it. So it does really rotate very easily, and I think it got loose. Again, yeah, it's loose. It's already loosened from it's freed from the cover side, and now the rest of the cover, don't be afraid to pull a little bit with force. There's just one clip like that, and that's all. Just slide it, careful with your dirty hands so you don't leave traces. Just slide it out from there, just play it a bit. It's moving. So here, let's just have a look. This is a 2001, and I know at S80, I know a 2003 S60, this area is different. So all this trim may be different on S80, S60, depending on the year as well. So make sure you get the right clip for you. Again, the clip gets in there, you see, you have to rotate it. I did rotate clockwise. I should look to the A-pillar, and I did it with 2 fingers. It turned very easily. But now let's see in the other side. What's really important with this clip, obviously not to break this kind of wires. It's 2 of them. If you break them, replace it right away. Don't skip on this. Again, it's a very important safety thing. But what's really important is don't damage these small legs on here, on both sides, and also on the metal side. So let's just try to undo the metal part. You see, the metal part, it's just awkward to turn, and it's very hard to remove. It's really tough to undo, to turn it on the metal side. With the cover in place, it's not going to be easy at all. So this is what you want to have. Let me just stop here. You see this side, that tab, it's kind of crushed. I will not use this guy again. I will buy a new one because it's not going to secure the cover in place if the curtain will deploy. The other side is fine. I think you see it on the camera. The other side is just fine. This side is kind of crushed. Is gonna, and also when you see when you undo it, try not to force. So just find, you see, that's the small holes. You need to align the guide. The guide does not. It's when it stays in there, it's 90 degree, so it cannot come out. But you want to rotate it either way to align the small tabs with the small holes there. But when you just rotate it like this and you align them, try not to force. Try not to move it sideways, because you see I did move it sideways. It did crush one tab here, and maybe it's not going to secure it good enough the next time, I don't know, it kind of moves in there. It's not really secure to my taste. So just go gently. If you see your tubs are kind of damaged here, just try to get another one from the junkyard or from the main dealer, so you are really safe with this, guys. You see the tubs on the plastic side look just very fine, but on the metal side, on the car frame side, so one side, I don't think this will keep the cover in place.